What it do, two-time family? It's your boy Two-Time Moto TV, and we're back with another epic video. We're back here at Peter's Auto Mall here in High Point, North Carolina, down North Main Street. Make sure you guys come check them out. They have a ton of inventory, trucks, cars, SUVs, you guys name it, they got it. Today we're gonna be doing a review on a Tesla Model X 75D. When you guys come down here, make sure y'all holler at Mr. Ricardo or Mr. Obi. They'll be sure to get you guys right, put y'all in something that y'all love, and y'all won't regret it, man. Great deals out here. So let's go ahead and jump into the video of this Tesla Model X and see what it got to offer. Here today, we're doing a review on the 2017 Tesla Model X 75D. This is the SUV of Tesla. Few things about this vehicle is it get about 230 miles of range off of one single charge. 0 to 60 in about 4.9 seconds. Has a ton of goodies. Also the Falcon Wing rear doors. Also with the adjustable spoiler that you guys see here on the rear. Very modern and futuristic. This is what cars are moving towards nowadays, everything electric. The life expectancy on a battery for a Tesla is around 300 to 500,000 miles before you have to replace the batteries. To me, that's way better than anything with the motor in it, because if you miss an oil change or two, you're liable to start replacing parts on anything motorized. So to get 300,000 to 500,000 miles off of a vehicle that you purchased, to me, is a game changer. Let's go ahead and hop in and see everything that this Tesla Model X 75D has to offer. First thing you guys will note about this Tesla Model X is the key fob. It is shaped just like a Tesla. And if you look, there are a variety of buttons that control different functions on the vehicle. Never mind the tape that's on it, it's just holding what the vehicle is on it. So if you double tap the door button, it opens the rear Falcon Wing doors. So I just tap the driver's side rear function on the key fob. Now if I tap the other side of the key fob, the passenger rear door is open as well. And if you guys take a look here, there's a little button on the side where you can close the doors, and also you can close it by the key fob. So I'll close that one by the little red button. And then we come over here, I double tap the key fob, and it closes the doors as well. So before we hop inside, one thing to note about this vehicle is that as long as you have the key fob on or around you, the vehicle would turn on just as soon as you enter it. But the way to enter this vehicle is the press on this handle here, and the door automatically opens for you. Talk about luxury. Let's hop inside. As you see, the vehicle is now on because the key is on or near the vehicle. So to be able to close the door, you can either manually close it, or you can just press your foot on the brake here and the door will automatically close for you. Looking straight ahead, we have a digital dash that displays miles per hour, and also an analog clock, and it does display whatever music that you're playing over to the left hand side. You can also change the functions on this screen. In the center here, we have a huge display infotainment system screen that has a ton of controls, and we will attempt to go through just a few of these, but I will tell you that this vehicle does have a ton more to offer. But just to give you guys a gist of what this car is capable of, you press these buttons here, that functions the rear doors to open up. So yes, we can go ahead and do that. The press of that button, rear door opens up. Press the button again, rear door closes. Also, driver and passenger door is the same, so we'll do the passenger since we done the driver door. Passenger door opens. Press the button again. Passenger door shuts. Pedals and steering. You have the acceleration on chill mode. That's if you just want to chill. It's basically self-explanatory. Or standard mode for acceleration. So that gives it a little bit more giddy up and a little bit more responsiveness to the pedal. Also, the steering is in sports. which allows the steering wheel to be a little bit more stiff. So that goes for like cornering or comfort mode. So if you're just chilling, once again, steering wheel will be very loose. Regenerative braking, that's if you take your foot off in the gas, the car will automatically brake at a lower rate. You can also change it to where you can creep slow. If you have the vehicle in drive and you take your foot off in the brake, the vehicle will begin to creep forward. Right now the vehicle is on, and as you guys can see, I do not have my foot on the brake. And if I was to put it in drive, the vehicle would not go anywhere. As you guys can see, my foot is off in the brake. But if I do just press the pedal a little bit, the vehicle moves forward, as you guys can see. You also have different suspension settings. So right now, I'm sitting very high, but you can also put the suspension very low and the vehicle will adjust itself. So you're going from 8.9 inches all the way down to 6.1 inches, and the vehicle is still adjusting itself at this very moment. You can also change the adjust speed, whether you want the car to lift up fast or drop down very fast or drop down very slow. We click on charging here to tell you where your nearest charging stations are, how much it'll cost. As you guys can see, this one is saying there's the nearest charging station in Archdale, North Carolina. It'll tell you what time you will arrive there, if there are any open ports. You also have autopilot. I know you guys seen that a lot online with these self-driving Teslas. You can set everything that you need for the vehicle to drive itself. Speed warnings, speed limits, collision warnings, the whole nine. There's also a few more things down here, lane departure. You can also change the different lighting inside the vehicle and outside the vehicle. And the way that your display is set up is if you want an energy saving mode, you want to turn the brightness down. It shows trips. You also have navigation, tells you, or you can apply different safety features for the vehicle as well. It also tells you the service of the vehicle, any software updates, and any upgrades that Tesla puts out. So looking around the vehicle, as you guys will notice on the front dash here, you have Alcantara along with the wood grain in the center, and then leather down here at the bottom where the glove box is, and also leather on the door cards along with the wood grain above it. You have a small pocket on the side here with a speaker on the door cards. Looking straight ahead in a normal vehicle, your view probably stops about right here, but if you guys can see, I'm looking straight up and I'm just now getting to the rear portion of the panel here on the vehicle. So it basically gives you that glass bowl feeling. Also, the tint starts here, so the sun isn't just baking you and hitting you straight in the face while you're driving. And if you want a little bit more protection from the sun, you also have your side visors here that are magnetically attached, and you can also pivot it and drop an extra piece down there just in case you want a little bit more protection from the sun. You can also flip it straight up like that, and the magnet just connects it back on the side there. You also have one on the passenger side as well. Here on the center console, you have two armrests that are individual from one another, so you can set yours how you want on the driver, also set the one how you want on the passenger if you want it there. Covering up the cup holder, you do have two cup holders here. You also have a charging pad down here at the bottom along with a 12-volt cigarette lighter. Here in the center, you have individual cubbies that you can set stuff apart from one another, so you can move these slotted cups here around and also put that back. Let's head to the back seat of the vehicle. Same as the front, it does have that soft close feel as well. So if you press on this button here, rear door will open. So on the back of the seats, as you guys can see, this is a gloss black. It does come in different textures as far as carbon fiber or the gloss. So let's hop in the back seat. As See how much space it has. I am a 6'2" individual and my knees are not touching the back of the seat. And I also have my seat set as a 6'2" individual as if I was driving the vehicle. You do have 2 USB charging ports here in the back. You are able to close the door yourself. Look at my man Obi there. Make sure y'all come holler at him.
Salute, come holler at me, I got you.
Yes, sir. You can also close the door here. Press of a button. Door soft closes. Now these Tesla Model X's do come in a 5, 6, or 7-seater. So right here we have the second row bench seat. It also comes with 2 captain chairs here as the second row, and also a third row that seats 2 passengers in the rear. So for this particular vehicle seats 5 passengers. And like I said, you can also get the third row in the back that'll seat 2. Or you can have the 2 captain chairs up front with the center right here missing, and then 2 passengers in the back. Or you can also have this whole bench seat along with 2 passengers in the back seat. Also, if you note that in the back seat, you do have a little visibility here of the sky, almost like a panoramic roof in the back seat on the doors. And you guys can see that massive glass in the front. Let's hop out, head to the rear of the vehicle. Here at the tail end of the vehicle, you guys can see that the rear spoiler is retracted up in sports mode. You can also put it in comfort where the spoiler will be sitting flush with the back of the vehicle. Tapping on the back end of the key fob here, you can open up the boot. And this here will be where the third row seating would be if this vehicle did offer the third row, but this is more for hauling luggage and a 5-passenger SUV. You can open up this compartment here, put a little storage down there at the bottom as well. Under here you have your charging cables, emergency kit. Double tap the button again, closes automatically. And coming around to the front of the Tesla, you have your front frunk. But you can also store some more luggage, and you also have a small Tesla kit here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this brief, quick review of this Tesla Model X 75D. This car is capable of a ton of more things and also a ton more functions than what I went over. I just went over the gist of what this vehicle is capable of, but it's also capable of doing a ton more. This is a very fun vehicle. I'm in belief that you'll never get bored with it. If I had $55,000, which is what this particular vehicle right now is going for, I would definitely buy this vehicle just because it just seems like a lot of fun. You can change each and every aspect of this vehicle, and 2, you can't get enough of those rear falcon wing doors, man. I mean, it just spells luxury and modernness for everything that this vehicle is capable of doing. Also, it's electric, so you can plug and play. I believe that 8 hours of charge time of a regular wall port, or you can actually buy the charging station to go in your house, and I believe it'll take about an hour or 2 hours to fully charge the battery at 230 some miles of range. So even if you don't get the battery pack that you can put in your house, you can still plug it into a wall source, and while you're asleep, you can just have your vehicle charging and be ready to hit the road in the following day. I'm in belief that this is a great buy. 2017, you can't beat it for $55,000. For how quick it is, how sleek it looks, and for all of the things that this vehicle is capable and all of its functions. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure that y'all come out here and check out Peter's Auto Mall in High Point, North Carolina on North Main Street. Make sure you come holler at Mr. Obi or Mr. Ricardo. Once again, they'll be sure to get y'all right and happy and they have vehicles like this all the time. So make sure y'all come check them out. Two Time Moto TV out. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, tap that bell notification for future uploads, and until next time, peace.